the wrong type of way. And that is something that I have a learning disability with. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think that, you know, Danny does this for a money grab, or Danny does this for this. And, you know, I don't. I'm a very genuine person. I'm here, okay? And if you talk to me outside of this app, you would be like, holy shit. You would be like, damn. Like, she's the same person. You know? You're autistic. You're amazing. You're not autistic. You're an amazing woman. But, you know, like I said, I'm getting the help. That's it. I am. And like, for me to sit here and say that I want help speaks volumes. I do want help. I need the help. Like, trust me, I do. My mental state, my mental health, like, it's not bad, but, you know, it was horrible. And it's like I said, it's going to take time, right? And that's just like in general, right? But it's the words you say, it's how you say things, it's how you act. And if you don't control it, like I don't even know. Like, I love the attention in the positive way, okay? That's just me. The positive attention I love. The negative, I didn't like that, okay? That didn't work out for me, okay? Back in Illinois, it did, okay? And that's what I fed off of, because I was so messed up. I was taking Addies, and my head was all effed up, okay? But I've been clean off of them for a year, and I have seen a difference. I'm so proud of myself. I really, truly am, okay? And I just want to be able to come back and be a better person and relay on that. I'm here to just show you. I'm not here. I was in the hospital, had sepsis, you know. So, I don't know. And like, I'm not on here to prove to anybody. I'm just not. In fact, like, you don't have to sit here and believe me, and that's not what I want. You bounce back quickly. Because I'm trying to be strong. You have come a long way for the better, in my opinion, and supporting you all the way. Thank you. You have shown the change you have made, period. See? So people are noticing it. They are. But the biggest factor is me noticing my change. That's where it comes down to it. It's me that sees it, not anybody else. Come here. I'll lay down with you. All right, hold on. All right. Where are you? Where are you? Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay. All right. Anyway, whatever. I'm not talking about that. Music, what is your favorite genre? I would say country is my favorite. Like, I love country. Country is like my all-time favorite. Are you still doing softball? Oh, I was. And, well, Yeah. Um, mm, well, paparazzi was there, and apparently people didn't. I just mm, 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 mm. Ugh. Mm, mm, oh, well, I loved it. It was fun, but it got ruined. Mm. Anyway, moving on to that subject. But yeah, I did enjoy it. It was fun. I wasn't the best at it because I haven't played in like forever, but whatever. I love softball. I mean, I did, but I was not the best. Everybody on my team was really, really good, but it's not about being the best. It's about going out there and having a good time. That's just the bottom line. I used to play for 15 years, like when I was younger. So good, you're doing better. You look so much better. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, truly am. But yeah, I am doing much better. I am. I'm healing, and I am trying to get back to my normal self. Where did Enzo go while you were gone? So he was here. Mimi decided to step in for me and help me out. So that was very genuine. That was very nice of her. Enzo did not like her at all. I was FaceTiming her, and she goes, "Danny, he's not letting me get to the water." And I'm like, so she had to like shut him out in the doorway. And Enzo's like, "It's my water. Like, what are you doing? Stop touching it. Like, hello. Like, get out of here. What are you doing? This is my territory." But no, she stepped up and she helped me out tremendously, and I am just beyond grateful for her. I really truly am. She has helped me out tremendously. She was very supportive when I was in the hospital, and it was awesome. So I'm really glad that she was by my side helping me and being there for me. So that made me very happy. And then and like I get that my family, like I don't talk to my family, and they knew what was going on. And my birth mom, Lisa, called me, and it rang, and I was crying on the phone. I was crying on the phone to a lot of my family members because I was scared, and I was very emotional. And Lisa called me. My entire family called me, and one of my aunts was. I asked her. I said, "Please, can we pray?" And she did a powerful pray for me. It was amazing. It was an amazing prayer, and it was amazing, and I was so happy. And then a couple of my other aunts were praying for me as well and saying, "We love you, Danny. We're here for you. Just continue getting better." So, getting that emotional support was just amazing. It sucked because I wish they were there more for me, but of course it had to be at that low, it's like if I'm in this predicament, you're gonna reach out for that, but it doesn't matter. Yes, I was septic. Not septic, I'm sorry, septis. I was at the hospital. Like I said, I don't want to talk about a lot of things because I know a lot of people know, but yes, I was. And I was very ill. I was very sick. My face was like very swollen. I looked like I gained like 20,000 pounds. I was very weak. My left side was just like horrible. It was horrible. But yeah. It was scary. I'm just going to say that much. It was very scary. But I had, and I said, I am so grateful, that two of my, two people that stood up and gave you guys updates. I'm very glad for them. I am. I'm very, very, very happy that they stepped up and they let you guys know because I needed the prayers, and that's why I did it. And I am just I mean, the power of prayer is so amazing. And I know my supporters, that's why I did it, because I knew my supporters would come to my rescue with prayer. I just knew it. And it's just an amazing feeling to know that the power of prayer and everything. And then I had a lot of people texting me, not a lot, I wouldn't say. I have to say, I just want to say thank you for respecting me and respecting the hospital and the nurses and the doctors and whatnot, because at the end of the day, I was there for a serious situation, and I do know a lot of people like to do things. And I just want to say thank you for not going real life, and thank you for just allowing me to heal and allowing me to recover. That truly, truly means a lot to me, and more than you can ever imagine. And I got a few messages on TikTok, and that really, really that's amazing. So I want you guys to know that. Hi, how are you, Candy? I got 9 minutes and I gotta jump off, guys, for a little bit. But at the end of the day, I'm here. And like I said, it wasn't, I mean, it was serious, but I'm just so happy I caught it in time. I am. I'm so happy. I really am. Huh. But whatever. Hi, how are you? Yeah. Like I took two pictures of what I looked like and what I looked like after everything was done, and I looked at it and I was crying, not on live, but I was crying with Alpha Line, and I was like, I looked at myself and then I looked again, and I'm like, it just brought tears to my eyes to see how sick I really was. And like, it just, yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. I'm happy we're feeling better. You look better, sweetie. Hugs. Mwah. How does someone get it? So, UTIs, you can get them from anything, okay? And I mean anything, okay? You could be sitting and not doing, oh, thank you for subscribing, appreciate that. You could be just sitting down and getting a UTI. There are many ways that you can get a UTI infection, especially in women. It is very common. It is very, very common. Yeah, bath, water, anything. But yeah. So, and like I said, like most of the times you don't know that you have a UTI, and that's the scariest part. The poor thing, yeah. It's horrible. And yeah, sitting on cold things. I mean, there's just multiple things, okay? And so the UTI, like you can get antibiotics. Like if you have a UTI, you need to get on antibiotics immediately. And I mean immediately. Like it's no joke, okay? I'm telling you, okay? Like legit, like you need to be on antibiotics. If you don't, and you just whatever, it can go into your kidneys. It can lead into a kidney infection, and then that can get into your bloodstream, and then you will go septic. So that's pretty much it. And I'm just like, I had a UT once and was shaking, was so bad. Yep. See how I'm not shaking as much? Like, I can't tell you how bad, oh my God. It affected your white blood cells. Oh yeah. Danny, I don't know who you are, but hi. Yes, I have UTIs all the time because of my blood disorder I don't know who you are, but I've been here. I mean, now some people have UTIs and can't get rid of them. and they have to be on medication for a while. And I'm still there, okay? It's not gone. I don't know why, but whatever. I have to figure it out. But it is what it is, you know. But you have to take care of it. Like, please don't ever just be like, oh, it's just a UTI, whatever. Like, no, please don't. Yeah, always go to your primary care doctor. Always make sure that you're getting yourself checked up and everything else like that. Because you don't know. Like, you don't know if you have it. That's the problem. Like, I literally did not realize I had it. Like, I had no idea until I was like, that was the one. Like, I was like really not feeling good. I was lightheaded. I was dizzy, and I knew something was wrong. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do here. Like, I felt very weak. I felt like, okay, like, what is going on? And then I'm like, I have to go in. I do. So I went in, and my blood pressure was 80/60, okay? 80/60. That was the day that they literally said, oh my God, you have a UTI. And I'm like, so then she gave me antibiotics. Well, it didn't work. So I got worse. I went back. The infection got worse. Okay. And then went home with new antibiotics. Wasn't working. Well, then I wasn't drinking. I wasn't eating. I was shaking. I was just all over the place. My brain was confused. I was very just dehydrated, laying in bed, sleeping. I just didn't care. I didn't care in the world. I just wanted to lay there and not move a damn thing. Finally, Mimi came to my rescue and says, we're pulling you out. Let's go. No, you're going. I'm taking you to a different hospital. You're done. You're going. So I went. I was in the trauma unit. And it was very scary. I'm just going to say that. I was not septic at that time. They ran my blood. Everything was fine. They did CAT scans. Everything was fine. Not a big deal. It was just a really bad infection, but they had to give me IV antibiotics because the antibiotics weren't working. So I had to get IV ones. So then I proceeded to stay there for a couple of days, and then they dropped me down to PCU, which is a drop down for trauma patients. So like that is the next level to be discharged. So, and they moved me for another reason, but whatever, we're not going to get into that. So they said that it was already gone. They fixed it. I was ready to go. I was feeling better and everything else like that. Well, they didn't give me any antibiotics to go home with. Well, and I wasn't even on TikTok. When I came home Sunday through Wednesday, I think it was, I was sleeping constantly. I mean, I just wanted to sleep. I couldn't move. I just could not move. I was just a zombie. I couldn't. And so then I got up. I went live with you guys. And then, and then I of course I had burning. I mean, that's just, I was in pain. And then my face started swelling up really, really bad. And I felt something off. My back was hurting. My lower back was killing me. And I'm like, there's something wrong. There's something going on. And so all of you guys were saying, oh no, go to the store and get this and go to the store and get that. It will help you. And I'm like, when I got off, I'm like, okay, no. I'm going to do this. I'm going to call my primary. So I called my primary. I went in. Okay. I'm glad I did. I wanted to get retested because when I was at the hospital, when they discharged me, they told me that it was gone. Everything was fine, whatever. Right. As soon as I went to the doctor, I retested it. They found blood in my what? And then I was infected really bad. My doc looks at me and says, hey, you need to go back immediately. You do. And I'm like, why? And he showed me the results. He said, you have blood in your whatever. And I never had that before. So I went to the hospital again, and they took me in the back right away. And then my white blood cells was at 28,000 or whatever the case may be, 28, whatever. And it was very, very high. And at that point, I was septic, I believe. So they decided to put me up into a room. It was not a trauma unit. It was not an ICU unit. It was just an isolation room that I was in. So I just want to just clear that of the way. So, but I was there, like, but yes. But yeah, so glad you went and I'm feeling better. Yeah, I am. I am feeling better. All right, guys, it's actually 2:00, so that's my story. Now you guys know everything like that. But I just want to just spread awareness. Just please take care of your body. It was not fun, and it was it was just horrible for me. So just make sure that you're taking care of you, and just make sure you're going to your doctor, and just please, okay, for me, because it is serious. So whatever you do, just please look into it and do your own research about it. Okay? All right, guys, I gotta go. See ya.